Bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui do canal Reverse Games. E hoje a gente vai continuar a série I Am Batman. Então, vamos iniciar aqui. A gente continua, né? Vou demorar um pouco, né? Pego Torre Wayne. Olha, causa de 5 cursos. Fonteconfia.com.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments. Thanks, Al.
Alfred apelidos.
Focus. Maybe music will help.
Ambiente, porque clássica é ruim, jazz eu não gosto, então só tem ambiente.
Something with a beat.
Eu nem ouço música ambiente, que eu nem sei o que é. Pim.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are. Let's get to work.
Vamos trabalhar. Bom, basicamente tem algumas informações aqui, essas coisas. Então, vamos coletar aqui.
Selena. She'll turn up again.
Bom, eu vou deixar tempo de vocês lerem aqui, porque eu já li isso. Pior que tem um meme aqui. Batman memezeiro. Na verdade, isso tem que... eu acho melhor vocês pausar pra ler se vocês vão conseguir. É óbvio que vocês vão conseguir, né? Que o tempo que eu tô deixando, pelo amor de Deus, né? Pera. Isso é uma máscara de gás? Cadê que é? Lá sem o Alfred.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe. Also, I
Desculpe, passou uma moto
find on
aqui.
the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Accionar Arkham
It comes
pro
and goes.
Alfred e tá traumatizado.
Since the kidnapping and
Mas eu acho que foi
the
ela.
other business with Lady Arkham.
É ela.
Alfred. No, don't you worry about me.
Tá, né?
I should be fine.
Não falando disso, tá
It's
sem
worse after my
pensamentos.
first tour of duty.
Vocês dão uma olhada nisso. Tem...
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family. Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Trabalhar ajuda, mano. Onde é que você tá vivendo, Alfred? Bom, esses arquivos é muita coisa, então eu vou ir passando pra vocês lerem. Pera aí. Então deu pra ler. Verme que trabalhoso.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability. This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction. Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting
Eles
job.
vão lá, vamos manter o positivo.
We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side.
You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things.
Well, you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
Isso aí, mano, tem muita informação. Vou deixar um tempo pra vocês lerem. Eu não deixo muito tempo nisso aqui, não. Opa. Vem, não li esse não. Meu pai, possivelmente o pior criminoso que a cidade já viu, Thomas Wayne. Eu achava ele um herói, um homem que morreu tentando proteger minha mãe e eu de uma bala de um bandido comum. Me enganei. Eu descobri a verdade sobre meu pai há pouco tempo. Ele não era o doutor filantropo que fingia ser. Ele era um monstro que acumulou a riqueza da nossa família, drogando e abusando das famílias mais ricas de Gotham e roubando a fortuna delas. Ele devastou vidas e destruiu mentes. Acabar com a sanidade de alguém é a pior coisa que se pode fazer com uma pessoa. Eu sei bem disso. A senhora Arkham acabou com a minha. Minha mãe é um mistério. Eu testemunhei um assassinato dos meus pais quando eu era só uma criança, então as memórias que tenho dela são poucas e distantes, mas preciso cada uma delas. Aprecio. Não ficou claro o que ela sabia ou quão envolvida estava nos crimes do meu pai, mas parte de mim quer acreditar no melhor. Talvez ela não soubesse de nada. Talvez ela tenha tentado impedi-lo, não faço a menor ideia. Tenho que acreditar que há uma parte de mim que é boa. Essa parte é a minha mãe. Pronto. Arquivos do Charada.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Maury. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler. Just Riddler. Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Wardle, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged.
Nossa,
You
é
ask
mais
me,
que
he
nem.
needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him.
Também.
Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Tem que
Next to him,
botar.
most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
Of was that?
You should see her face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Isso, vai.
I take everything back.
Voltei, vamos continuar. Já podemos sair.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Isso aí é clássico charada. Ah, tá.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Vamos lá.
Look at these strange grooves.
Aqui que é lugar de usar disso.
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What?
Isso é um míssil indo pra vocês.
I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Bom dia, Luz.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope
Que
we're not
isso?
interrupting your
O Alfred
breakfast.
falou que eu acabei de falar.
My youngest is probably stealing all the
Fortalece,
bacon,
ajuda,
but duty
Lúcius.
calls.
Precisamos de
This is
fortalecimento.
a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your
Queremos
expertise.
fortalecimento, Lúcius.
Yeah.
Fortalecimento.
I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll fire up the R&D lab.
Fortalece,
I wouldn't ask if it
ajuda.
wasn't important,
No,
Lucius.
don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany. Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Então a Tiffany está trabalhando com o Batman.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Ó, o Batman. Esqueci o que eu ia falar. Torre Wano. Com certeza não estou levando uma criança na mala, confia. Referências a Sonic.
Oh, excellent.
O filme do Sonic.
Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect.
Regina.
With you as Wayne Enterprises
Véi, isso
chairperson.
me lembrou uma coisa que
I just
aconteceu
talked to
na
the board
vida.
and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with the GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Vamos falar que é uma
Oh,
coisa
this.
pelos...
It's just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Bom dia, Lúcio.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to
Oh,
stop,
no, the seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me.
Vamos abrir esta mala.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet.
Está
why I need your
planejando matar a cidade
If his history is
inteira.
anything to go
Ou
by,
destruir o mundo,
he
coisa
left us a clue.
clichê de super vilão.
A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Vamos lá.
Would you look at that? Micro-pulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Invasão de robôs.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Não, é uma invasão de robôs, né?
Hey, Bruce.
Confia.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to
Deixa
say
eu
hi to my
adivinhar.
new
A
boss.
última vez que você viu ela,
I got
ela
you
tinha
a
uns 5
present.
aninhos, né, Bruce?
A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer.
É.
Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. It's so hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it.
Ah, vamos começar,
Thanks,
velho.
Tiffany.
Que ela
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
Lúcius com inveja.
There is.
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear.
Nada.
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
My God. Someone needs another 4 hours of sleep.
That's because you work too hard.
Oh, that's rich. Coming from a man who pretty much lives in his lab. Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. This circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has
projeto
been working on.
Luz, confia.
Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Ah, vamos
If
aceitar
you think
junto.
you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health.
Vamos contar.
Well, I'll let him tell you himself, but he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him. Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
Vamos
Oh, if
deixar,
she's
né?
anything like you,
Essa
she's
não
better
quiser,
than
tudo
me.
bem.
okay, then let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Vamos lá. De
Mr.
novo,
Wayne.
véi.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is
Esqueci
my
que vocês
partner,
vinham de
Special Agent
novo.
Blake.
Posso pegar o bate-gancho
Guess
agora?
I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you,
Me conta
get
que
done
eu
here,
descobri depois,
Keep me in the
tá?
loop about that,
Porque eu vou cobrar, sou idiota.
thing.
will do.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please,
Ah,
come in. Make yourselves at
deixa.
home. Can I get my
Senão a
assistant to get you
gente
anything?
vai...
Coffee, water,
Porque senão a gente...
donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take
Senão a
long.
gente... Dá ruim pra gente.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Sim.
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
Pega aí.
So happy. I'm sorry that didn't last. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
Isso aí, ó. Continua.
That all about? It's okay. You don't have to talk about it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Ah, vamos...
Anything I can help
Vamos
with?
ter essa.
See, I told you he'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey, defensive, based on your history. Guess he was wrong.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put your
Voltei aqui e vamos continuar.
when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you.
Ah, não, de novo isso.
Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Ah, vamos ficar quieto. Vai que dá merda.
We know you're acquainted with him, Mr. Wayne.
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
Entendi que disparou, não foi isso?
I was trying to break up a fight.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Ah, mas foi que
Okay,
sinistro,
now
né?
I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it.
Mano, tá na cara que ele é
Two-Face, Penguin,
coringa.
Lady Arkham, you know,
Que tipo, vocês viram o
Gotham's
visual
most
dele?
notorious. They've
Tá
got
na
all
cara
these
que ele é
little
coringa.
strings connecting them to one another, like a web.
E tem
And
outras
you,
coisas,
my
entre
friend,
outras coisas que vão acontecer
are at the
depois que
center.
me deram
You
suspeita
keep
de
pretty
ser
strange
coringa.
company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Suspeito, é?
I'm sorry, are you accusing me of
Eu
something?
não sou um
Should we
Among
be?
Us.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
É claro que eu não confio em vocês. Vocês chegaram do nada enquanto eu tô tentando fazer. Resolver uma coisa
You're
charada.
not the hero people think you are.
Vou chamar um
I am calling
advogado.
my That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Essa parte é boa. E triste. Olá, Lucius. Bom dia.
Get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius,
Qual
please
problema?
tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius,
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius.
Então vamos continuar.
Lucius! No!
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an
This is
investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Então, galera, eu vou deixando esse vídeo por aqui. Espero que tenham gostado. No terceiro episódio eu trago o funeral do Lucius e talvez um pouquinho mais. Então, tchau, falou e fui!